Hey folks, this is Bardic Dragoon. Welcome back to Dragon Quest III. So when we last left off, we had actually finally gotten off of the continent of Alahan, and, well, which button is it? There we go. Found our way into, well, the real world, sort of, in a way. Particularly to the town of Romari, is that what it is? Yeah, Romaria, that's it. Sorry, in my head 6 is Romali, because, throughout this whole series, I've been mentioning the translation that I played back in the day, back on the Game Boy Color, was a bit of a different beast. Anyway, we learned that the king's crown had been stolen by one Robin Hood, and, well, he tasked us with going to go find that crown. So, we're going to go do that. But there's a couple of things to point out along the way, such as this shrine. We can't actually do anything with right now. Ah, the door? It leads to the land of Portega. If you want to go through, you must find the Shive Magica. Scusi, the magic key of Facilia, eh? Gee, you wish to know where the magic key can be found? Sure. We don't need to go here now. It doesn't have anything to do with our immediate quest, but, you know, Portega sounds like it'd be an interesting place. Trust me, if you cannot find it for yourself, then the things beyond this door, they are not for you. Now shoot, go on, vada via. Fine, be that way. Actually, I'm curious, what happened if we say no? No, I don't really care where it is. Bene, this is as it should be. A thing not found oneself is a thing found too easily, eh? Actually, yeah, I can get behind that. Anyway, but more directly, well, we'll have to make our way north to a town, but there it is. Okay. Now I'm like working between two different maps, the one I'm seeing here on the screen and another one that is from the older games. Let's see, we got killer pillars. Have we run into them yet? Yeah, just be on the safe side. Let's get those stats. Get them stats, yeah. Killer pillars, which are level 6, HP of have 40 HP, 25 MP, 27 attack, 25 defense, and 11 agility. They give 31 experience, 12 gold, and pardon me, can be I'm sorry. Looking at the original NES version, sorry. Their HP rather is 50, MP is 7. Attack is 33, and they can cast a spell, Kabuff. So, that's cool. And as far as resistances, they actually don't have much in the way of that. We can't cast Poof, which is the only spell out of anything that we can do resistance-wise. Well, I guess technically we can't have resistance against the damage spells, and we do have that on Layra. But anyway, so let's go ahead and just repeatedly stab them and all that. Alright, Cristal got on with the program. Very nice. Yeah, sure. I say you can cast Kabuff and then you immediately do the exact opposite of that and don't cast Kabuff. I see how it is. Alright. If you're ever find yourself playing either the Super Famicom or Game Boy Color version of the game, right here, there's actually going to be a shrine, or the overworld sprite of the shrine. What it actually is, actually I think it's like this particular tile that we just ran into, some toxic toads. Alright, those do not look familiar at all, so I'm fairly certain we're not talking about them. So toxic toads. They are level 5, have 25 HP, no MP, 24 attack power, 12 defense, 12 agility, and they give 20 experience and 2 gold, apparently. That's quite a change. And they have the ability to perform a poison-based attack. And, again, early game enemies don't have a lot of resistances, but there's also not a lot you could do that they could even try to resist, so, eh. Anyway, since they're all a large group, Natasha is going to be very useful here. Look at that whip damage. Of course, with whips, the one thing, they do target whole enemy groups, but it does reduce the damage each successive target it hits, so... And Cristal fell asleep in the middle of the fight. You know, for a girl in a bunny girl outfit, most of her antics aren't very what you'd expect from someone running around in a bunny girl outfit, you know? Or maybe that's just me. Oh no, John's not in good shape. Still can't believe I spelled his name wrong. Oh, hey, Natasha got a level up at least. That's nice. Let's see. Maximum HP increased by 1, MP by 4. Let's see. Strength, agility, or strength, resilience, and luck went up by 1, agility by 5, wisdom by 2. That's pretty nifty, actually. But yes, she is very much fulfilling the role that we kind of set her up as by being a complete and utter glass cannon. I mean, just look at her. 18 HP, but she actually has the highest defense in the party right now. Partially just because her top tier equipment was cheaper than everybody else's right now. If I were to get like the higher tier armor for Layra or John, they'd probably be outclassed her defense wise. Or maybe not, just because there's also the fact that she's got stupid high agility. I mean, her agility stat is over twice as high as the next highest character, Crystal. Which thankfully, since she doesn't contribute much to the fight, you know, being able to keep her alive at least, that's cool. Alright, anyway. Won't be anything in here. This is pretty much what John's got going on. Heal is the main thing that he's going to be able to do. And yeah, we're good. But yeah, that's the Pachisi or Treasures and Trapdoors. That's what it's, the more modern localization, which really only popped up in the DS version of Dragon Quest V. That's not been a prominent mechanic. There was only that one and Dragon Quest III where that was even a thing. But yeah, that's where you'll find the first track for that. Just wanted to point that out. Then also apparently get into more random encounters, sure, why not. Prestidigitors. We have fought them before. Magic users, not terribly strong. And, well, we've got a multi-target attack, so, you know, that's going to be great. No. I guess the second one was like a critical hit, maybe, since it did more damage than the first. And I don't know. But yeah, they're not terribly strong. There were two of them down, and these two are probably about to go down. Yep, he's got a critical. Well, no, because it's criticals, it does point out criticals specifically. There are just variants in the damage formula. Just figured that the... Yeah, Batterfly. We have not fought those things yet. Batterflies. Which are level 3, have 12 HP, 12 MP, are 11 attack, 7 defense, 8 agility. They give 6 experience and 4 gold. And they can cast Dazzle. And apparently we have fought them before, actually, looking at where they spawn. So... yeah. Oh, also, things that we fought previously, I forgot to mention item drops. Killer Pillars can drop medicinal herbs at a 1 in 16 chance. Toxic Toads can drop anecdotal herbs, 1/16 chance. Battleflies can drop Chimera Wings. Honestly, focus on the Battlefly first. Because he'll die fairly quickly. And yeah, Dazzle could mess us up with the Killer Pillars. Killer Pillars actually present a mild threat at this point. In part because they can just buff their defense. I was doing like just double checking a few things, quick test run before today's recording this. Oh, Crystal leveled up. Very nice. Maximum HP boosted by 7, MP by 4, Strength by 1, Agility by 2, Resilience by 3, Wisdom by 2, and Luck by 18. Good googly moogly. If she ever decides to cooperate and actually, you know, engage in a battle, man, her crits are going to be pretty solid, I bet. I think that's what the luck does. I honestly have not been able to find a concrete answer what luck does. But damn, she's getting crazy luck. Anyway, she's 32. Yeah, she needs a quick heal. Alright. And... well, after this fight, with some more Killer Pillars. And so far no one's doing too bad here. Then Crystal tried to run away. Crystal! Like, I mean, there's a reason I chose her, but I'm questioning that decision. No, shouldn't be too much longer till we actually get to make something useful out of her. Though she'll probably inevitably cause more issues for us. But anyway, on the way to where we need to go, there's this nice little town. The town of Koryev. Okay. Then again, if you look at, well, step outside for a quick moment. Where we are on the map by now, we're kind of in the Eastern European, not quite Russia territory. Honestly, it's part of the world where things are, I don't really know. So I guess Koryev, you know, V's and H's next to each other, that's a thing in that part of the world, I don't know. To north from village is other village of Norvik. To west from village is tower of name Skyfell Tower. We have fine location, yes? In years past, poison needle is sold in shop of village. Is great weapon, even in hands of weakling can strike weak spot of foe and decease instantly. Very useful, yes. Am I doing the weird broken English Russian accent or am I Yoda? I can't tell. And yeah, you're a priest, but I don't care. Here sleeps great martial artist. Stories tell of his punching head of bear completely off. I wish that I can become like him. No, he didn't punch the head of the bear off. Also, I can't remember his name. It has been forever since I read Hajime no Ippo. But no, Takuma. No, is it Takuma? No. Takamura. Oh, crap. I forgot to turn on my phone and alerts off. Takamura. Maybe. I need to read from Hajime no Ippo again. It has been way too long. You got anything interesting? And let's see. Iron Lance, which we can't afford. Would be a solid upgrade for everybody in Natasha, but she's got a whip. Who cares? Let's see. Ooh, steel broadsword. Definitely can't afford that, but damn, look at that damage bonus. Now we can use that. Chain whip, which will be an upgrade for Natasha. Oh, and Crystal could use it as well. Iron armor, which is a solid defense upgrade for Lyra. No one can use the sparring suit. And the scale shield. Okay. Not much I can really make much use of, so yeah, we'll ignore that. I came here in pursuit of that rascal Robin Hood, but he's nowhere to be found. The villagers say he ran off to hide at the top of some tower somewhere. The only tower I've heard mentioned is Skyfell Tower, so methinks that's where we're going to need to go. Let's see, nothing in those drawers. And it's probably not polite to rummage around another man's drawers. I mean, if they're into that, you know, whatever, but, you know. Actually, yeah, let's be polite and talk to the merchant first of all. And let's see, item merchant. Yeah, leather dress. Which, since most of our party is female, actually a lot of us are going to equip. Let's see. Yeah, not too expensive. I can't quite afford it here. Bunny tail! Which, yeah, boosts luck. It also, if I remember correctly, quick moment here, I gotta double check something. Yes. No. Also, given what the was in the original translation, oddly enough, the original translation not being 100% accurate made this make more sense. But yes, Bunny Tail. In addition to the bonus to luck, it actually changes the character's personality to the Happy Camper personality, which I don't know. I don't think we've mentioned that one before, but that one is, pardon me, is a strong bonus, 130% to luck. But as far as everything else, they get a small penalty, 10% to both resilience and strength. While agility and wisdom get nothing. Not a super amazing bonus. Actually, didn't even look at what were the other things other than those two things. Other than just the normal items for healing. Okay, cool. Travelers tell of a village of perennially sleeping people, but this is not possible, yes? How is this to be believed? That is kind of awkward sounding, yeah. It is as I told you, foolish man. Villagers angered fairies and were punished with sleep. Oh yeah, okay, start throwing fairies into things, yeah, just a whole village falling asleep makes sense. As much sense as anything when you start throwing fairies into the equation can make. Welcome to a drinking place, a village. Please, you must recline and unbend tranquilly. Unbend tranquilly. You know, I need to find a way to use that phrase in my day-to-day life. I just like the way that rolls off the tongue. Also, you notice in the building there was a set of stairs that were off in the darkness. Behold, hidden entrance. Are you in search of my Mamka and Papka? Then please, to return in the evening time. Okay. Takes a look inside and rummages around. Nothing of interest. Ah, a fur hood. That gonna be useful for anybody? Let's see. 4 points for Lyra's defense. 4 points for you, but you have the highest defense already, so. And 4 points to Crystal. Who already has higher defense than Lyra anyway. So yeah, we're just gonna equip this. It's unfortunate because I just bought the entire party, well, except John because he already had it. I already bought the entire party hardwood headwear, and we're already replacing on one of the characters, so that's great. Alright, we'll toss the unused hardwood headwear in the bag. Let's see, anything in the barrel? Nope. Anything in the barrel? Ah, Seed of Life. Alright, who's up for this one? 46, 19. Honestly, it really makes no sense to give it to anybody other than Natasha. So... Ooh, maximum HP up by 2. Very nice. Also, wait, where was the inn? Is there an inn in here? Oh yeah, that's right, the inn, never mind. We just didn't talk to him because he's an inn owner. We didn't want to use the inn quite yet. Yes. And unfortunately, unlike other later Dragon Quest games, you cannot choose to sleep until evening. So, there are just 1 or 2 things that we want to do when it's nighttime here. So let's take a moment to fight some things here. Ooh. Putrefido and Scornets. Alright. Let's take a look at each of those. So, Putrefido is a level 7 enemy, has 50 HP, 30 MP, attack power of 28, defense of 4, agility of 11, 29 experience, and gives 29 experience, 15 gold, and can drop a Seed of Life with a 1 in 128 chance of doing that. They can also cast Deceleradle, so lowering a character's agility and thus turn order. I don't think when you lower agility in battle it affects your defense, but don't quote me on that. As for the Scornet, they are level 6 enemy, 25 HP, no MP, 32 attack, 15 defense. They have 13 agility and give 26 experience, 13 gold, and can drop a Moonwort Bulb with a 1 in 8 chance. They can also paralyze us, so honestly, given the fact that the Putrefido has the better drop and that our being paralyzed is worse than, you know, or reducing the turn order, we'll go ahead and focus on you. Actually, probably going to use the inn anyway. Let's go all in on this. John boy, you still... yeah, it's only heal and poof. Okay. Alright, Crystal getting in the groove with the party here. Wait, what? Oh, apparently the Scornet has 25% fire resistance. Cool. Probably should have paid attention to that before using fire against it. Alright, well, Lyra, you do that. Natasha, you focus on the Putrefidos. You're probably not going to kill them because they have stupidly high HP. Oh, for this area of the game, as far as random encounters go. There we go. Alright, gang up on that one zombified dog here. Alright. 27 experience points, 56 gold coins. And then Natasha's... okay. So I guess it isn't the final enemy that you defeat like I thought and had read some things that it was. It's just a random enemy. Okay. It still made sense to take on that party in that order, but... man. Ah, Restless Armor. Haven't fought one of those before. And where do they are? Restless Armor. Which gives us Restless Armor, which is level 11 enemy, has 55 HP, 0 MP, 47 attack, 50 defense, 10 agility, and gives 68 experience and 30 gold. They can call for help, summoning a heal slime. They can also just do a heavier damage attack. I think it's like a guaranteed critical. Let me double check on that really quickly here. Yeah, it's basically a guaranteed critical hit. Okay, that's what I thought. And they can drop a copper sword with a 1 in 64 chance. They also have some solid resistances. 25% fire resistance, and they resist drain, whack, have pretty solid resistance against poof, and full resistance against fuddle, and solid resistance against snooze. Not so great resistance against dazzle, but full resistance against fizzle. In other words, this is just going to be a damage race, which with that high defense is might not be in my favor here necessarily. Ow. Ooh. Ah. Honestly, you got 25% resistance to it, but let's go for it. John, heal the Blaira. Woo! All right. The problem is he seems to attack first with his... Well, other than Natasha. Natasha seems to... But again, Natasha's stupidly high agility. That makes sense. Let's see. Oh, yeah, that's right. She stole a moon bulb. We've got that in our inventory now. Cool. Let's go for it. Yay! Okay, that was cutting a little bit close there. Alrighty. John Boy. Heal Natasha. She's quite hurt. I mean, she's fragile, so it's not like that takes a lot of effort to do that, but still, she's quite hurt. Yeah, we're good there. She's at max. 132. Okay, yeah, we're not too bad off. Actually, you know what? Rather than just sitting here wandering around, I think I know what I'm going to do. Also, Score Nets probably should be the focus here. And of course, Killer Pillars are boosting their defense, because that's what they do. When are you going to be dead now? Apparently not. Also, John ain't in great shape here. John Boy, you know what to do. And Crystal is grinning like an idiot, not helping. Thanks for that, Crystal. Crystal, sorry. I named her specifically Crystal for a reason, but, you know, like, in the heat of the moment, it's very easy to just mispronounce that as Crystal, so, you know. Thankfully, at least that's solid reward for that fight. But you know what? Of course, because mountains have high encounter rates. Huzzah. Okay. So, really we don't need to go to this town yet, but since we're trying to kill time for nighttime to fall, and grinding is not exactly exciting. At least I don't find it to be exciting. I don't know about you guys. Oh, but John reaches level 7. And I forgot to pay attention to HP and MP there. Oh, he learned Dazzle and Accelerate. Alright then. Raven Lunatic and an Iller Pillar. Okay. Didn't realize, I wasn't paying attention, didn't realize that this is crossing over into a new area of the encounter table. Cool. Maybe we don't want to go to that town, the other town then. So, Iller Pillars. Level 9, 35 HP, 0 MP, 40 attack, 16 defense, 14 agility, give 47 experience, 20 gold, and can drop an antidotal herb at a 1 in 8 chance. They also can breathe poison breath, so, you know, that's great. And meanwhile, the Raven Lunatic is level 9, 25 HP, 20 MP, 36 attack, 18 defense, 14 agility. Gives 45 experience, 22 gold, and can drop a seed of agility with a 1 in 64 chance. They also attack twice. Guess what we're going to be taking care of first. Actually, what is fire distance for each of these dudes? Okay, maybe not Iller Pillar, but actually no. Unless they have high defense. Neither one of these have particularly high defense, and we don't have to worry about that being a huge issue. The fireball spell isn't that, or Frizzle isn't super great here. Okay. Crow is dead, that's good. Layra's leveled up as well. That's good. Maximum HP up by 3, MP by 1, Strength by 3, Agility by 2, Resilience by 2, Wisdom by 1. Oh, and we've run Poof. Alright. So you know what, we're not going to deal with that higher encounter table. I'll just cut you guys in once it gets to nighttime. Actually, probably you won't even be seeing this part. And since we did fight them new enemies. And I'll figure it out in the post-processing, whatever. Okay, and maybe not cutting you guys in or cutting you guys out for too much. Natasha just hit a level up. Maximum MP increase. Oh, she didn't even get an HP increase this time. Yee. Strength plus 1, Resilience plus 1, Agility plus 5, Wisdom plus 2, and Luck plus 2. Very nice. And learns Eye for Distance. So let's actually show what that is since we're here. Eye for Distance tells how far it is to towns, castles, and other important places. So, for example, Natasha casts a keen eye over the surrounding area. It looks like there's something 5 steps to the west and 17 steps to the north. Okay. I'm curious why it didn't tell me about the town that's just, like, literally right there, but that's the other town, the one that they were mentioning in town, or they were mentioning in Korvik there, that, like, all the people were asleep. I briefly had a thought of going to, but decided, no, we're not doing that. Because the world is crazy up there. New encounter tables and all that. Alright. Krystal's leveled 8 now. HP up by 1, MP by 3. Gained, let's see, plus 1 to Strength, Resilience, and Wisdom. 2 to Agility. 11 to Luck. Alright. Good level up. Still not dark yet, so we'll see you guys in a bit longer, either level ups or once we finally get to nighttime. And the leveling up is being useful, though. If I'm not mistaken, the next area. Okay, actually, maybe you won't cut you guys out, because I believe Kravitz we have not encountered before. Let's see. Yeah. Krabids, level 8 enemies, 28 HP, 0 MP, 32 attack, 60 defense, 12 agility, give 35 experience, 12 gold, and can drop a set of Wayfarer's clothes at a 1 in 64 chance. Additionally, they can call for help so they can summon in more buddies. So I'm actually going to focus on the Putrefidos first. Ah, crap, Natasha's dead. Alright. Well, it's not nighttime yet, but we need the services of a priest here. And yes, resurrect. Natasha. 70 gold coins, fine. We have a decent amount of cash, not a problem. Alright, now we're doing otherwise. Yeah, otherwise we're doing pretty good health-wise. Alright, so let's head back out and keep waiting until nighttime, because there's one or two fairly useful and important things worth doing here. Okay, so I hate crabs, especially when they're combined with caterpillars. But it's nighttime, so we can rest. We can move on with our lives. Okay, we'll go look at the skeleton in a moment. Ah, village shop is concluded for today. Curses. The rumors of drinkers say that in a forest to west from village are dwelling hidden fairies. Such fantasy. Let's see. Hey, please be leaving hastily. My husband will see. Oh, apologies. I fear I spoke loosely in my sleep. So what's going on in her life? Interesting. Alright. But more important, one thing to do that's worth coming here at night for. Since that shopkeeper is no longer standing here, although apparently with a tile out, you can actually open that chest. But this chest, a poison needle that old man there in the middle of the lake was telling us about. And Oaken Club, that's not so great. Are we already looking here? Boxer shorts, okay. I'm curious what he has to say in his sleep. Yeah, he just snores, okay. So, poison needle, which, do we have anyone who can use it? And Natasha, predictably. Not the strongest of weapons, but it does have the ability to insta-kill, as he mentioned. Fortunately, since we'd have to give up the Thorn Whip for Natasha in order to use it, I don't think we're actually going to use it. As for the Oaken Club, it's a basic weapon. It's going to be bad for everybody. The boxer shorts, I believe... Yeah, only John can equip them. Armor, slightly better than the Wayfarer's clothes. And it's male-only equipment. I guess women running around in boxer shorts isn't a thing Dragon Quest thinks is appropriate. I'd beg to differ, but, you know, that's just me. And then I'm fairly certain... Yeah, everybody's either got that equipped or it's weaker than what they have already. Alright. Actually, after the last fight I healed up. MP-wise, we're not in great shape, but... we are at good health, so let's go see what's going on with this skeleton here. Yeah, the dude's just sleeping, but yeah, there's a skeleton chilling here. What's up with that? I am great martial artist of whom rumors tell that I punched completely off head of bear. But rumors lie. In fact, I completely sliced off head of bear with one stroke of iron claws. That makes more sense. And it'd be more dramatic if I could just punch the bear so hard his head just goes like... flying. Actually, no, it'd be fun. It'd be more dramatic if, like, you got a Kensho, you punch the bear, and the bear's head just explodes or something. I might have a bit of a grim sense of humor and or imagination. That's the word I was looking for. But anyway, let's catch a night at the inn. And let's actually... some of the things that we ran into, particularly the stupid crabs. And admittedly, they have stupidly high defense for this area, but yeah, my characters can barely hurt them. So let's take a look into upgrading equipment here. Not worth selling the poison needle. The Oaken Club is worth it, though. As is the hardwood headwear. The Wayfarer's clothes. And Restless Heart. I know that's something that changes personality. Accessory, but what was it particularly? Gives them the Plugger personality. Equipped, which is... let's see... 10% bonus to strength. 20% bonus to resilience. Penalty difficulties across the board. 15 for agility, 9 or 10 for wisdom, and 30 for luck. The equipment itself have any use as a piece of equipment? Let's see. Boost resilience. Not particularly, no. Can't buy a steel broadsword. No one could use that. Get an iron lance for John, though. That'd be a pretty solid boost for him. 14 attack power. Chain whip, which, I mean, Natasha already has the highest attack power in the party, and it's only actually 9 points. That's pretty solid. I could give it to Crystal, though. Crystal could get some good use out of that. I think I'm going to buy a lance for John, though. Actually, no. I think I'm going to give it to Layra. And then once we get something better for Layra, we'll give it to John. Because John's probably going to be spending a lot of time healing. Because he's a priest, that's what he does. Alright. So, we are well prepared for the journey now to, well, our only real lead here seems to be... No. Put that in the bag. Only real lead seems to be the Skyfell Tower off into the west, they said. So, let's head that way. Of course, fight random monsters along the way. I plan to stick mostly to the plains since the floor encounter rate's there. And I've kind of had my fill of encounters with what was done off camera. Particularly crabs. I hate those stupid crabs. Or crabids, technically, but whatever. Crabs. Evil monster crabs that I want to die, but they do not die very easily. Of course, they're casting Decelerate. Doesn't really affect us much. I mean, it kind of does affect Natasha. Well, because the way that actually doesn't really affect us much. Because the way that buffs and debuffs work, it's actually percentage-wise off of the stat in question. So, like, affecting agility, because everybody else's agility isn't super great right now because we're low level and they're very agility-focused, isn't going to affect them. But Natasha is going to take a huge hit. But it's ultimately the same percentage-wise that they'd be losing, roughly. Okay, we're still good. And this is Skyfell Tower. Well, once we actually... Oh, god damn it, not crabs. Thankfully, at least there's no killer peeds along with them, so it's not too bad. Let's actually focus on getting rid of the Scornets first. Alright, let's see how this goes. Natasha, because she has the highest attack, she's doing pretty good there. And Layra now with the Iron Spear isn't doing too bad. But yeah, John, Crystal was screaming like an idiot, but John, Crystal, and until they upgraded the weapon Layra, they were doing like 1 point or nothing to these things. And yeah, they don't have a lot of HP, but they have enough that only doing that much damage is going to be a problem. And thankfully, Natasha's attacks were doing pretty solidly there. And throwing the fact they can call for help, yeah, fighting crabs was a bit difficult. John boy, we need to heal. Natasha, she's squishy. Squishy in all the right places or something, I don't know. Let's see. That should be good for the others. Alright, so as I was saying, this is Skyfell Tower. And so, well, not the first dungeon in the game. This is probably the first, like, full dungeon, as you actually do see and come across a boss fight here. It's not super complicated, but there are a few things that do make life a bit difficult here. Mostly, of course, stronger enemies than normal, such as these Vladdies, which are, pardon me, level 6 enemies. You have 28 HP, 5 MP, attack of 30, defense of 24, agility of 15. They give 20 or 18 experience, 13 gold. They can cast Fizzle, and they have the 1 in 64% chance to drop a Divine Dagger. In addition, they actually have a 1 in 32 chance to just evade your attacks, so that's fine. Alright. But they're not overly defensive, so let's see if we can't deal some damage here and take out 1 or 2 of them here on the first turn. Alright, there's one. Alright, Crystal. Cooperating with the team. Okay, so Lyra can't cast spells. Admittedly, since she's kind of our combat mage right now, she's got the only offensive magic in the party. That's ostensibly difficult. Alright. Ooh, 72 gold coins, nice. And John has reached level 8. HP is increased by 4, MP by 5. Plus 1 to strength, agility, and luck. Plus 2 to resilience. Plus 3 to wisdom. Yeah, nice spread. And yeah, we're still doing pretty good stat-wise. I forgot there's a dude up here. Yeah, Scornets. Not super difficult things to fight. Lyra's leveled up. Still behind the curve from everybody else, but that is kind of the early game. The heroes level a little bit slower, like their experience requirements. They have at lower levels higher requirements than other classes, but it kind of evens out near the middle. And then later levels, the hero actually gains late levels a bit faster, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see, so we got HP increased by 3. Okay. Let's see, plus 2 to strength, agility, and resilience. That's actually not a bad spread. Alright. Yeah, now we're good. This here is the Skyfell Tower, famed for its head-spinning heights. Alright, good to know. Anyway, the actual where we need to go if we're going to progress through this dungeon is beyond this random encounter. Alright, Crystal, open up the party. Natasha's whip skills always proving to be useful. Alright, we got one scoring it down. And John taking some damage there, not great. Got one heal after the fight. But we should be able to, finish off that scornet. Very nice. And Natasha's level 9. How ridiculous is their agility going to be now? Let's see, max HP by 8, MP by 3, strength plus 4. Actually, wait, that was 50% of her HP just boosted right there. Very nice. Anyway, strength, agility, and resilience plus 4, wisdom plus 2, luck plus 2. That is a really good level up for her. Just look at it. She's finally catching up to everybody else HP wise, sort of. I mean, she's still the lowest, but it's not as much of a gap as it was before. So that's cool. Anyway, not Lyra, John. Heal yourself up, John. Heal yourself up, Lyra. Or heal Lyra up, rather. Heal up Natasha. And, what the hell, let's keep Crystal full health. There we go. Alright. Anyway, as I was saying. Proper direction, wait. Oh, crap. We got treasure chest. Okay. I was not looking at the map correctly. I forgot to pay attention to where the treasure chests were. Oh, crap. They also hit, well, not super hard, but hard enough to be problematic. Especially now with Natasha's HP where it's at. Alright, one of them dead though. And Crystal fell asleep. Good job, Crystal. Oh crap, John's got critical hit points. But we've got 2 of the crabs dead, so that's good. John, heal yourself up. You're looking a little ratty there. Alright, 3 of them are down. And John's not dead. Very good. Crystal's still asleep. I still love the description though when the gadabouts fall asleep and so-and-so falls flat on her face. She's snoring. Oh my god, she fell asleep. Like, the fact that it's like literally the battle text right there. Ooh, 430 gold coins. Yes, please. Alright, Vladdies and Scornets. Honestly, Scornets are probably worse. I forget. Actually, I think both of them it's Fizzle they can cast, which means, yeah. Ooh, my Labor's not doing so good. Though admittedly, these Scornets do have the advantage that they just have very little HP, so they'll go down very quickly. Which means that less things trying to punch us in the face means less damage we'll be taking, always useful. Alright, the Labor ain't looking so good. Alright, Cumulus, that is a new enemy. Cumulus, level 8 enemy, 25 HP, 18 MP, 22 attack, 14 defense, 28 agility, gives 35 experience, 14 gold, has a 1 in 32 chance to evade attacks, and is resistant to snooze, proof, and dazzle. As far as, they can also drop a Seed of Resilience with a 1 in 128 chance. They can also cast Frizz. So, yeah, he's probably the most threatening thing in the enemy group here. Actually, I need to range. I'm going to check something actually really quickly with Natasha. I can't remember if swapping out equipment is a free action or not in this game. Though, of course, if the equipment is in your inventory, you can't do that anyway. Because if so, don't equip it now. Alright, and so floor 2 of this dungeon. And this one is actually pretty straightforward. There's nothing to be discovered here. Actually, no, we don't have nose for treasure yet. Kill the Scornets. Oh well, had Crystal jumping in, helping out. Because, yeah, I mentioned it before, but with the whole goof-off actions of the gadabouts, I forgot, and you've noticed here, you can't actually control the gadabout. They just do whatever the hell they want in general. I forgot about that. Okay, so, Natasha, focusing on Kravitz, John, taking a Scornet. Alright. Thankfully, at the moment, Crystal is being cooperative and fighting, and actually choosing really good targets, honestly. That crap. Well, at least he called for help just before he died, so makes our lives a bit easier. God damn it. Items, spells. Oh boy, actually. Make group enemy disappear, raise the agility. Build group enemy illusions to lower their accuracy. Okay. Alright, the enemy are defeated. Thankfully. Ah, and Crystal even got a level up. Maximum HP up by 4, MP by 2. Let's see, we have +1 to strength and wisdom, +2 to resilience, +3 to agility, +15 to luck. And pretty solid level up, all things considered. John Boy, they were looking a little tired. Heal her up. Okay, floor 3. Now, floor 3, there is actually a treasure here, and unfortunately it's in the opposite direction of progress. But if I'm not mistaken, I think it might be useful. Where's the treasure table? The map, where's the... Yep, okay, yeah, this one is actually a really useful one. Thankfully, the last one we have to worry about. And Natasha's dead. Cool. No, that's great. And John's dead. What is it about the first towers we... Actually, no, because there was the Dream Tower, but in Dragon Quest II, there was that tower like, we got a full party, we're going to go explore a dungeon, it's a tower, and the game just decides it needs to beat my ass. Oh crap, we don't even have a turn here. Did I grab any... Chimera Wings, yes, alright. Jump off the edge of the tower. I can't remember if Chimera Wings work inside of dungeons. And then use the Chimera Wing to go back to Koriev. Revive some party members, maybe upgrade equipment a little bit, and I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, cool. So, got revived. Actually, went ahead and got Layra the Steel Broadsword because we had enough cash to do that. So now John's got the Iron Lance, and our damage output is looking pretty solid. Crab's no longer annoying me excessively. I actually have someone with higher attack power than Natasha finally. So that's cool. We actually got pretty much the best weapons for everybody, save for Crystal. Crystal could still use an upgrade. Well, actually, no, we do still also have Natasha can do a slight upgrade too. Oh, and just in time to spot a new enemy, the Fun Ghoul. What do I turn it open here? Fun Ghouls, which are level 9 enemies, have 24 HP, 0 MP, 30 attack power, 12 defense, 8 agility. They give 39 experience points, 18 gold, and they don't have the ability to evade. So they can drop a holy water, or probably can drop a vial of holy water with a 1 in 32 chance, and they have the ability to put us to sleep. So guess what we're going to be focusing our damage on. Thankfully, they're not too hard to kill, so that's definitely in our favor. And honestly, we're looking a little shabby in general as a party here. And I don't know, how's Layla looking? Nah, she's good for the moment. Probably be healing after another fight or two, but she's good for the moment. And Bronze Shield, which compared to the leather shields that we've got on everybody is a pretty solid upgrade. As for who to give it to, let's see. Yeah, it looks like John's going to get the most out of it, so... Alright, so I haven't gotten that treasure chest here on floor 3. Now let's go ahead and swing back around and go to actual progress. Progress is a good thing. thankfully we're actually nearly done with this dungeon. Okay, so we're actually going to focus on, well, Natasha focused on the ladder, but everybody else focus on the fun goal to try and take it out quickly. That was an unnecessary critical hit, but I'm good. Alright, Crystal's actually cooperating. Always nice. Weirdly, like, I'm not complaining, but like when I've actually got things showing, like, you know, what you guys would be seeing here, she seems to be far more cooperative. Which, you know, works out well, but it's kind of wanted to show off some of the, like, just weird random things that the gadabouts will do, and mostly we've just seen falling asleep or just, you know, twiddling their thumbs and doing nothing. Or, you know, like actually cooperating and being useful, but yeah. Anyway, stairs up after battle. Okay, Iller Pillars. We already talked about those, and the Funghouls. Within the Funghouls, they can mess us up, put us to sleep and all that. Drive Crystal. Oh, the other one just ran away. Alright, I forgot they can poison us, can't they? Cool. That's fine. Oh, Leva got to level up at least. Maximum HP up by 9, MP by 2, Strength, Agility, and Resilience plus 3, Wisdom and Luck plus 1. Oh, finally learned Zoom. Would have been useful. Actually, thankfully it wasn't that big of a trip, but still. Would have been useful a few moments ago. And yeah, just because with her HP boost. Lyra, it is time to get healed up. There we go. Alright, and this floor is thankfully very straightforward and easy. The quickest route you do kind of walk along the edge, so there's always the risk of falling off. But yeah, we'll open that door with the Thief's Key, and we have a set of stairs going up. Oh wow, there's a lot of enemies. Okay. Let them go. Alright, Crystal, good job. And Natasha's poisoned. I guess that's just her lot in life, to be poisoned. Oh, and John reaches level 9 though. So that's good. HP up by 2, MP by 7. Let's see. Agility and Wisdom up by 3, along with Luck. Strength plus 2, Resilience plus 1. Ah, and he learned Snooze. That might be useful actually. Alright. If I remember correctly. Yep, okay. So we want to make sure we're in good shape here. So, yeah, Lyra's not bad. Natasha needs to be healed, though. John's not too bad off. Crystal's definitely not too bad off. So, John, let's heal up Natasha. And Lyra, actually not. Let's just do a full round of healing here. Alright. Oi, you lot! Looks like we got some unwanted guests here. Just take what we need. We'd better let the boss know. Just what we need. We better let the boss know, eh? Actually, I forgot about this floor. It's the next floor I was thinking of. Same thing, though. Behold! A group of choreographed thugs. What is this, West Side Story? Fair play to you. You're doing all right making it this far. But if you think you're gonna catch me that easy, you got another thing coming. See ya now. Okay, it's a weird thing you have to do with this, if I'm not mistaken. That's actually, it's right. We have to go down the floor. Forgot. Because they tricked us and then they try to escape. Oh! Oh dear. And Crystal just grinning like an idiot. That works fine. And John's dead. Peachy. Great, they got a heal slime on their side too. 2 heal slimes even. Alright, that's fine. Yeah, no, fuck. Alright, cool. Oh! Okay, I didn't know that. But yeah, you can see them over on the side there. But again, we're getting the heck out of here. Without our healer in the party, we are in some bad shape. So let's just really quickly go back to Koryev, and I'll see you guys once we're back there, ready to fight Robin Hood and his thugs. And Tasha is now level 10. Excitement! Oh, and she's finally getting some solid HP level ups, it looks like, with 5 HP, 5 MP, 2 agility, resilience, and wisdom, plus 5 to agility, and plus 2 to luck. Very nice. Alright, well, we're still making our way back to the tower, so, you know, we'll cut you guys in as normal for level ups and all that, but, you know, see you on the other side, or in the midst of the process, whatever. And look at that, Crystal is level 10. Very nice. HP up by 8, MP by 1, boosting agility and wisdom by 1, resilience by 4, and luck by 17. Because she just has insane luck like that. I'm curious, actually, what is luck of 127? Good googly moogly. Like, even Natasha's insane agility isn't that crazy. Actually, you know what? We'll leave you guys in for the moment here, since we're actually not too far from where we need to be, so this is 2nd floor, and we're getting into more fights. Oh, get rid of the clouds first. And Crystal fell asleep. If you're gonna like goof off, at least do something original. Come on. And then, since we've already gotten the treasure on this floor, let's just make our way to progress. And okay, yeah, so was it that entrance, or yeah, it's right there's another one just beyond. Very nice. See what happens, Crystal, when we work together and you don't just fall asleep in the middle of a fight? Works out very well, doesn't it? There we go, and then through this wall. Start by taking out the fun ghoul. Actually, I meant to test something with Natasha. Oh well. Yeah, no one got poisoned for once. Ah! Okay, so it is a free action to change equipment. Good to know. It's the Iller Pillar drop. Antidotal herb. Okay. Alright, there we go. Robin Hood and his boys. Let's take a quick moment. Heal everybody up because John's got ridiculous amounts of MP. And actually we are 61, 34, 42, 45, yep, okay. Ah! You don't give up, do ya? Well, if you're so bleeding desperate for a piece of Robin Hood, I'll give you one. Come here, you! And so we have Robin Hood in his oblums, or in his hoodlums. Which... Okay, weird. Okay, anyway. So, Robin Hood, first real boss fight in the game we've come across. Level 63, for some reason. But yeah, level 63. He has... Actually, it's probably because the whole running away mechanic just makes the level stupidly high since it doesn't affect anything else. But yeah, level 63. He has 150... Or, sorry. He has 300 hit points. No MP. Attack power of 70. Defense of 54. Agility of 10. He gives 2,200 experience points, no gold, and he has a 1 in 16 evasion chance, and resists Drain, Whack, Kamikaze, Poof, and Fuddle, and Fizzle. He also can get a guaranteed critical hit if he chooses to do so. Meanwhile, the Hoodlums, they are level 63, have 60 HP, 0 MP, 45 attack, 31 defense, 20 agility, give 80 experience points, and they can't evade, and have resistance to Drain, Whack, Kamikaze, Poof, Fuddle, Dazzle, and Fizzle. And let me actually just check on something here really quickly. Well, first things first, let's take care of the Hoodlums, since they'll go down fairly easily. But yeah. Does this count as Whack, or is it something else? I always forget. Okay, so it's actually, I was going to see if the Poison Needle here was able to, you know, one-shot these enemies resisted Whack, the instant death spell. Would they resist this too? But it's actually only a 1 in 16 chance that it'll even trigger the instant death effect. So it's not super great, actually. So yeah, we're actually going to just keep Natasha doing what she's doing. Fortunately, with her whip too, we're not getting the full advantages here, but oh well. Yeah, let's see. Resist that. Dazzle and Snooze. So it's a group of enemies, so... Resist, Snooze, and Dazzle somewhat. So... I might actually be able to put, since these guys don't resist Snooze. Crystal called for backup and no one came. Alright, Woodman is asleep. That's good. Now for B. I didn't see what Crystal did there. Alright, Woodman B is now asleep. So we'll actually focus on Woodman A. 25% chance that Robin Hood is going to resist Snooze, though. So yeah, we'll actually put John on to help him with damage dealing. Ooh! Yikes! You look Crystal. Alright. Let's see what her damage does. And then Natasha, keep that up. John, you're on healing duty, because we had a couple of people in rough spots. So at least with the damage output that Robin Hood has here. Oh no, they were dead. Oh no. And not good. Crystal's grinning like an idiot. Everybody's in good enough shape. John, get to attacking. Crystal attempted to tumble and injured herself. That's cool. Thankfully, it doesn't actually deal HP damage to her, but still, waste her turn. So that's awesome. And she fixed her hair. Cool. Not the time for that, Crystal. Not the time for that. Crystal tried to run away. Great. That's fine. Fortunately, cooperating isn't doing much good either. Robin Hood is slow, so like being able to keep on top of keeping our party alive isn't too difficult here. It's tedious because with Layra dead, really our only person attacking is Natasha. Chose to defend. Boy, those 300 HP are really great to just, work through here. Alright, she juggled, which actually does some solid damage. Well, she juggled and missed, accidentally hitting the enemy. So, either way, it did more damage than her attacks were doing, so that's good. Oh. Oh no. Yay! I say he's got to be close to it. We've been doing like a solid 10 to 20 damage a turn here. He's got to be close to dead. There we go. Oh, it's only 813 experience points. So I guess the thing I had here lied to me as far as the changes. It didn't mention change to experience gains. Oh well. Either way, 813 or no, the 2200 plus 240 would be 2,440. Divide that by 3. 1 moment. Oh wait, that would make sense later. Yep. Okay. So I forgot. It's the experience gains are then divided amongst whoever's left alive at the end of the battle. I always forget that. Though predictably, it's still a lot of experience, and we still got some level ups for everybody left standing. Tasha reaching level 11, with HP up by 5, MP by 2, plus 5 to agility, 4 to strength, 3 to resilience, 1 to wisdom, and 3 to luck. Ah, storyteller. I have to double check what that one does. I always forget. Unfortunately, again, working between different translations, I can't remember what some of the things are in the new translation versus the old, so that's great. John got a level up, now level 10. Maximum HP up by 3, MP by 5. He has plus 3 to strength, plus 3 to agility, plus 2 to wisdom, resilience, wisdom, and luck. And he learned sap. That might have been useful. Crystal reaches level 11. HP plus 4, MP plus 3, plus 1 to strength, agility, and wisdom, plus 2 to resilience, and plus 7 to luck. All right, it's a fair cop. I'll give you the pox of crown back. Just let me go, will ya? Yeah, I guess. The main thing we want the crown. And honestly, if we decided to, fight at full force, I feel that we probably are not going to be able to deal with that in our current state. So, yeah. Cheers, ears, and you're a saint. Be lucky, eh? Ta-ta! Alright. And we found the king's crown. Fortunately, I didn't think to buy another Chimera wing, and Layra's dead, so guess we have to journey back to, what's it called? Kuryev, whatever, Russia-sounding town. Honestly, we're in pretty bad shape here, so we're going to be doing a lot of running. Ah, fuck. Fuck. Oh no, it's nighttime. Counter rates are higher and we're going through mountains. That's not good. Oh no. Natasha, you can make it! Get to town! Okay, yeah. Whew. Everybody. Alright, there we go. Everybody is back alive. And everybody's also fully healed up. Also very useful. Not really enough money to be worth buying, because we've got most of the... Well, we got the best weapons here. Armor-wise, there are some things we could do, but mostly it's the weapons here. It's pretty much the chain whip for Tasha and Crystal being on the upgrade. We can't afford one of those, so... Let's make our way back. And in a moment of, but wait, why am I doing this way? It just occurred to me I could just teleport back to Romardia. Though honestly, actually, yeah, the encounters are fairly easy here. We fought all these things, we fought tougher stuff, so yeah, I think we'll just walk. Because Layra was behind the level curve, and we want to fix that, if possible. And you know, every little bit of money and experience helps out. Let's get off the mountains so that way we don't have the high encounter rate. Or, you know, keep fighting things, that works too. Okay, that actually wasn't really worth much for that experience and that money, but And yeah, we got the sneak attack, so they are too stunned to move. Oh no! Alright, so now that we are back in Romardi, let's get this crown back to the king. See what reward we get for retrieving his crown. Sure, it's something good. You know, in his adventures, good rewards really help out a lot. Can it be true? Can it really be true? Have you brought our crown back to us, Layra? You are a hero indeed, worthy of a realm of your own to rule, deserving of a crown. Will you take the crown of our dear country in my stead? It weighs so heavily upon my brow. Assent and I will abdicate immediately in your favor, so will you accept the priceless gift I offer? I've got other things to take care of now. You do not like the idea, perhaps, but how will you know unless you try it? It will be no good you changing your mind later on. This is the only chance you'll ever have to live the life of a royal. Will you take the crown of our dear country in my stead? It weighs so heavily upon my brow. No. You are stubborn, I see, but not one bit as stubborn as I. No! Again you decline? What is the meaning of such reticence? But the faith you display in your own mind shows only how suited you are to rule. Okay, I'm genuine, because this is a but thou must, you have to say yes, but they keep coming with new lines of dialogue, so I'm going to keep saying no until it stops doing that. Again? If you continue to refuse, my supply of blandishments will be exhausted. Will you take the crown? No! Urgh. So be it. If the gift of a kingdom is so much to your disliking, I will not abase myself further. Do as you wish. Oh. No, I want to check on something first here. Yes, we will be venturing forth again. Ah, I thought you had to say yes to him eventually. Because what happens if you say yes is that, well, you are the king. You can't leave to go continue on your adventure. And you eventually basically have to go find the original king back in the gambling halls in order to... pardon me. So that way you can basically give him the crown back. Like, nah, I don't want this. We're good. But I guess... And I so wish to hand the crown that weighs so heavy on my brow to you. Okay. So I learned something new about this game today. That's kind of nifty. So yeah. That said, well, we didn't get to take a moment to be the king here. I was planning on making a funny comment in the description about that, but I guess not. I need to figure out what I'm going to put in the description instead. Well, either way, it's been a time and a half. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I know I sort of did. Anyway, until next time, I don't know. The rumors about that village full of sleeping people seem like they might be worth investigating. Might have to take a look into that. Till then, though, as always, Later, folks.